Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the next exciting episode of JCPW. It is me, your commentator and GM, Jordan Collins, here with all the action for you. But ladies and gentlemen, we have got a great show planned for you tonight. But as far as I'm aware, our champion has a few words to say, so here we go. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the JCPW World Champion. That is Lewis Sanders. The shock victory, the shock winner, in my opinion, over that tournament. It's be interesting to see what he has to say, especially considering he was the underdog. He was the unknown aspect going into this match. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what he's going to say about his title win, and obviously his intentions with regards to that title.
Lewis Sanders, by God. Congratulations, Lewis Sanders, you have officially become the JCPW World Heavyweight Champion. Congratulations, this must be what, your first world title? Come on now, do you honestly think you measure up to someone like me? The stature I have, the legacy I've built over the years. I have won more championships than you could possibly imagine. Do you honestly think for 1 second that you are better than me? You must be joking. You are about as pitiful and pathetic as Fame Bell is. Oops, I dropped a name there. But anyway, enough about that person. Let's talk about you for a second. You pander to these wannabes in the crowd, these fat slobs who want to be just like me, but in reality, you are nothing compared to me. I will shit on you from a great height, you will not see it coming. So I'll tell you this, Lewis Sanders. Keep shining that championship for me, because I will take that championship off you. Your little fluke victory against me means absolutely nothing, son. And let me just remind you, you are dealing with a legend. You should be bowing down before greatness, such as myself. You are a fucking peon compared to me. And for all those people who keep saying I lost and I suck and all this shit, guess what? Fuck you. I don't give a shit what you think. I am the best wrestler to ever grace this God's green earth. And Lewis Sanders, one day I will rip that title around your waist and bash you across the skull with it, leaving you in a pile of your own blood. And if you don't grant me my rematch, the next time I see one of your family members, I will not think twice before dragging them on the floor like some poor pathetic soul and punting them in the skull. So I'm warning you, Lewis Sanders. I wouldn't mess with me if I were you. It would be a grave mistake on your behalf.
Welcome back to JCPW. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just seen an explosive exchange between Jordan Rodriguez and the JCPW World Champion Lewis Sanders. I got a sneak feeling this one does not end well for either one of these guys. But we're going to get on with our opening match of the evening. We will see Mercedes taking on Gracey Lockheart. And making her way to the ring, she is the first lady of virtual wrestling. This is Mercedes. her opponent. She is the JCPW World Women's Champion. This is Gracey Lockheart. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an interesting match because Mercedes did have a few words to say about that win in that Battle Royal. So we're going to see how Mercedes does react, and if it's all just action, or can she actually put her action into words tonight and pull out the victory. So obviously putting out a victory against the champion guarantees you a shot in the future. So we'll see how this match goes. Here we go. We got Mercedes against Gracey Lockheart, and Mercedes straight in there with that snap suplex, showing her what her intentions here, and there's a drop kick to the back of the neck. You see, Mercedes did have an issue with losing that Battle Royal for the title. You see a Hurricane Rana there from Gracey Lockheart. She had a major issue losing that title. I see Gracey Lockheart just pull him back. Look at the position of the leg. Mercedes has managed to escape that. As I said, Mercedes had a major issue with losing that shot at the title. Oh, we're going to see from Matt. Beautiful move there from Mercedes with the bangerang. But it doesn't do enough to keep Gracey Lockheart from there. For the reverse, follows up with a beautiful clothesline there. Mercedes looking to try and take out the short one. Taking down that turnbuckle, but follows up with a Mercedes with the jawbreaker there, sending Gracey Lockheart to the floor. Like I would say, if Mercedes can pick up the victory here, it guarantees her a shot at that JCPW Women's Championship in the future. So Mercedes can get his opponents up, follows up with a stat off the middle rope into the Hurricane Rana. Both girls really trying to throw as much as they can, but a straight slap to the face there. Disrespect there from Mercedes to Gracey Lockheart. Oh, there's a straight knee to the side of the face again. And an Irish rips her opponent into the corner with that exposed turnbuckle there. If you did not know that, Gracey did take off that turnbuckle pad, but she throws her opponent straight into that and goes from the pin. Only the one count there. Gracey Lockheart does have a lot to prove. I mean, Mercedes has done it. She's been a champion. She is renowned throughout virtual wrestling. But Gracey Lockheart, although she does carry a known name within virtual wrestling, she still needs to prove off to everybody that she can do this off her own back. We'll see this little scoop slam there. Follows up with a corkscrew elbow drop. And then a straight kick to the small of the back. And follows up with a diving splash. Gracey Lockheart now building up momentum, but just as I say that, Mercedes there with the reversal. And follows up with the wheelbarrow into that arm drag. Straight punch to the side of the face. What we're going to see from Gracey Lockheart with Saito suplex. Dropping Mercedes onto the back of her neck. Like I did say, these girls, Gracey Lockheart specifically, she can get a one-on-one victory against Mercedes. Is just going to propel her so high up the ranks. See Gracey Lockheart looking to work down the knees. So is that over into the neck breaker. Gracey Lockheart now starting to take control of this match. And follows up with a back cracker there. With the neck snap, whatever you want to call that. Now working over the arms and neck of her opponent. But there's a reversal, there's their experience from Mercedes. They just managed to, with that Hurricane Rana from a standing position, and then follows up with a drop kick to the back of the neck. Mercedes looking to take the victory. If she gets the victory here, like I said, definitely propels her for a shot at the JCPW title. But there are a lot of women waiting for that title. Oh, it was Gracey Lockheart just throws her opponent to the outside. Oh, we've seen this new basement drop kick there. Drop kicks underneath the turnbuckle. Sends Mercedes spinning backwards. They turn her inside out with that beautiful drop kick there. Now Gracey Lockheart back in the ring with the opponent. Goes to remove it, but reversal from Mercedes. What Mercedes doing? Thinking of taunting at that point. Mistake there from Mercedes. Gracey Lockheart starts to take advantage. Drops the elbow. And now starting to take control of the match. Great brains to the neck with the legs, and then a straight elbows to the top of the head of her opponent. And Gracey Lockheart goes into the pin. 1, 2. Just the 2 count there. Gracey Lockheart now really showing her dominance in this one. Again, another elbow to the top of the head of her opponent. There you go. Oh, we're going to see. We like to see this in the pump handle. She's going to pump handle this into that beautiful power slam. There's the power slam. This match could be done. That's a good great Lockheart, but can she get into it for the pin? No, she picks her opponent up. She should have gone for the pin off that there. Off that beautiful pump handle power slam she so likes to use. Back and forth now with the strikes. Mercedes looks for something, but gets reversed. But Mercedes is able to come back and Irish whips her opponent in to that turnbuckle. Back and forth reversals on both ladies here. I see Mercedes there, falls at the side, rush on the leg sweep. Sending Gracey Lockheart to the mat. She's going to follow this up with into the crucifix, looks for the pin off that crucifix. Referee needs to get position as 1. Referee a little bit out of position there for that one. Now is a chance for her to pander to the crowd. I see Mercedes really looking to take advantage of this opportunity she's got. But though there's the drop toe hold reversal there from Gracey Lockheart. Oh, we're going to see this again. Here it is. This could be done after this. Pump handle into that beautiful power slam using her strength. That should be the end of the match. But again, Gracey Lockheart not going for the pin. I see how Gracey Lockheart, Mercedes lines at opponent. What you're going to see, but reversal from Gracey Lockheart. And an Irish whips the opponent into that corner. Looks like Gracey Lockhart's got something lined up. Opponent out into the beauty, diving off the middle rope into the European uppercut. And on climbs up to the middle rope. What's she going to go for here? Sent on off the middle rope. And Mercedes able to get up and falls up with another standing Hurricane Rana using athleticism. Falls up with a pin. There's a pin. Is 1, 2. Oh, just a 2 count there. And then goes the knee, but no. Gracey Lockheart was ready for that. Manages to move out the way. But Mercedes just has that advantage, and straight knee to the side of the face. Again, working over, go to that exposed turnbuckle again. Gracey Lockheart really in a bit of a pickle here. We can see this straight jacket in to the backstabber. This match could be done. Mercedes is going to go for pin. She's going to go for pin off that backstabber. There's 1, 2. Oh, just the 2 count there. Gracey Lockheart just managing to courage up some of the push out of that one. Mercedes needs to look for something. What is she going to do to finish this match off? But again, panders to the crowd, giving Gracey Lockheart time to recover. There's a shot to the back, and this Irish whips her in to that corner turnbuckle. Looks like she's got something planned up here. Straight slap to the foot, drapes her opponent over the top. Oh, look at this off the top, double knees to the gut. Beautiful move it. Gracey Lockheart, this match could be done. Oh, here's 1, 2. Again, just only the 2 count. They just managed to kick out. Gracey Lockheart looking like she's in a bit of a pickle here, but mustering up to reverse that move. But again, Mercedes 1 step ahead with a kick to the gut and falls up with a knee strike. And then Irish whips into the corner. Gracey Lockheart needs to start mounting some kind of offense right here, right now. See another Hurricane Rana there. This is where she needs that. She's got to go for that power slam. A third power slam will definitely put Mercedes away. But no, Mercedes able to reverse it. And follows it with a snap DDT. Mercedes now starting to take control of the match. Oh, we've seen this before. There is straight jacket backstabber. Sends her opponent down with that backstabber. But no, Gracey Lockheart was right and just drakes the arm over the shoulder. Falls up, but no, again, back and forth reversals from both ladies here. What a match we are seeing. Mercedes going back to a little bit the single leg crab. Cranking back on that knee, on the back as well. Was not done enough to get the submission out there. Gracey Lockheart now looking to take advantage. Oh, look, German suplex. It's not often you see a lady pull off that standard move. What a German suplex from Gracey Lockheart there. And as far as it's working over the leg, stomps to the calf, to the hamstring. Butterflies the arms into the pin. Holds on, but no. Not even a 1 count there. I think she had something might have given out there with Gracey Lockheart. Reversal by Mercedes. And again, I just rips it into that exposed turnbuckle. That's 3 times we have seen Gracey Lockheart go into that turnbuckle. And what we're going to see here from Mercedes into the fireman's carry. What was that? What a move! Fireman's carry into an elevated rock bottom. This could be done. There's 2, 3. Mercedes has just pinned the JCPW Women's Champion. What a show of strength it is as well with that beautiful move. That fireman's carry into that elevated Uranagi. As you look through some of the reversals, it is that basement drop kick from Gracey Lockheart, and then those straight elbows to the top of the head. Gracey Lockheart looked like she might have had it there. Again, only gets the 2 count. And this is where the match kind of got. I don't know what happened, whether it was Mercedes gave out. I don't know what happened, but there is that beautiful move. I've not seen Mercedes do before. That fireman's carry into that elevated Uranagi. Picks up the pin. She has picked up a victory over the Women's Champion, ladies and gentlemen. What a win for Mercedes. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a very, very short break. So make sure you are straight back here for more JCPW action. Welcome back everybody to JCPW, and we are going to move on to our next match. As you can see on the screen, we will see A-list Logan Townsend taking on the JCPW Hardcore Champion Crimson. It'll be interesting to see if Logan, again, the sport just happened with Mercedes, can Logan pull off a victory and guarantee himself a shot at the world title? Just have to wait and see as the match goes along. So here we go. And making his way to the ring, representing BRAT, this is A-list Logan Townsend. And his opponent, he is the JCPW Hardcore Champion. Make his way to the ring, this is Crimson. Well, here we have your next match of the evening. We got Logan Townsend taking on the JCPW Hardcore Champion Crimson. Now, Logan Townsend has shown an interest in that JCPW Hardcore Championship. Mission driver straight in for the pin. Not even the one count there. Way too early there for Crimson to go for the pin. Like I was saying, Logan Townsend has somehow shown an interest in this Hardcore Championship. We've seen our champion, current champion Crimson, retaking control of this match early on, but we see the back and forth exchange between Crimson and Logan Townsend. As which contends, and it follows up with a single leg drop kick. Do apologize if I do burp during the commentary, ladies and gentlemen. The refreshment stands here, sells beer, and I have been on a few, so do excuse me as the match goes on. I see an elbow to the gut there and follows that up with a German suplex there. Logan Townsend now looking to take control, but no, Crimson with that judo hip toss. Back and forth reversals from both Crimson and Logan Townsend. Interesting to see how this match does end. Both stars don't really have a lot to lose, but have so much to gain. As the Logan Townsend a straight kick to the gut, but he does already own a pin victory over Crimson. So this could be the rubber match, you could say. If Crimson wins this one, could we see a rubber match? We never know. Standing off the second rope there, Phoenix splash from Crimson there. And then it's blatantly choking his opponent in front of the referee and goes into the pin. 1, 2. Just the 2 count there. Looks like Crimson looks to end this match really early. You see Logan Townsend now starting to take control. Into that knee breaker. Picks up his opponent into that sit out reverse DDT. And follows up with a beautiful springboard in there off the second rope into the moonsault. But we're going to see Tiger Suplex from Crimson. And again, going in for the early pin off the Tiger Suplex is 1, 2. Again, only gets the 2 count. Looking to put away Logan really early in this match from the looks of it. Logan Townsend able to reverse that and follows it with a shot to the face. But reversal from Crimson turns the favour with a strike. Oh, we've seen him hit this one before. Death Valley driver. Goes in the pin off Death Valley. This could be it. It's 1, 2. Again, only managing to pull off a 2 count there. Crimson can't get frustrated. He's got the experience. Are we going to see those? Are we going to see a super kick? Blocked. Oh, falls up. Whoa, look at that from Crimson. Whether the super kick was blocked, it was always come back with another super kick. It's 2. Again, only a 2 count there. Maybe didn't get the full impact of that super kick because the first one was blocked. But what a reaction there from Logan Townsend. Managed to block the first one, but wasn't ready for that second one. As he comes out, just stalking his opponent and just drops the knee over the chest of his opponent. Oh, looks like Crimson's really now like to take control of this match. Just stomps down on the arm. And he goes in for the pin. He could get a pin off this one. There's 1. Again, just the 2 count. Logan Townsend showing some real resiliency here during this match. And able to then flow in that reversal. Oh, they're always going for them, but managed to held it for too long because Crimson caught him. But just raking the eyes. Crimson raking the eyes of his opponent. But no jawbreaker. Back and forth reversals. Oh, we've seen him do this before. This is how you beat him last time. There's that entry into the suplex. This could be it. It's 1, 2. Just managed to get the 2 count there. We saw him do that to get a pinfall victory over Crimson during the World Championship tournament. Goes for it again. There's that standing moonsault. Beautiful standing moonsault from Logan Townsend. Crimson managed to just to pick the legs there, sends the opponent to the mat. But Crimson goes for the pin. But he's using the middle rope. Referee's using the middle rope. Oh, he ticks out there. But referee totally blatant to the fact that Crimson had his feet over the bottom rope there. Irish whips his opponent into the corner. But Townsend able to reverse. Back and forth match we've got going here, ladies and gentlemen. Trading strikes, but we're going to see another one. Follows up with another Death Valley driver. He's going to go for it. No, he looks like he wants to dish out some more punishment to his opponent. Springs off thing into the Shining Wizard. Crimson now starting to take control of this match. Again, he's panders to the crowd, trying to get the crowd behind him. Oh, we've got to see from Crimson. Oh, look at that! Facebuster variation there. 2. So if you recall that a DDT or a facebuster, but a beautiful variation there. Oh, we're going to see another one of those super kicks from Crimson. Goes for it. Again blocked, but he's able to come back with a kick to the side of the face of his opponent. This match could be done. 2. Again, Logan Townsend just managing to kick out of that. Showing some real resiliency here now, Logan Townsend. See Crimson up to the top. Goes a frog splash. Looks like Logan Townsend was ready for that and then starts to take control of the match. Oh, Hadouken punch there. Taking the book out of Kenny Omega's books. Kenny Omega's page out of Kenny Omega's book there. What are we going to see now from Townsend? Oh, just draping his Crimson across the top rope. Definitely looking to finish this off, but blocked there by Crimson. Again, another reversal there from Crimson to send his opponent. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, what we see in this match is reversal after reversal. These guys do know each other pretty well. They've only been competing for a few weeks, but they do know each other really, really well. We're going to see from Townsend. What's this? Oh, he crossed the leg. We've seen him do this before. There's that Japanese move. The cross-legged brainbuster. Goes in for the pin. This could be done. This could be a second win for Townsend. Again, Crimson just managing to kick out. Back and forth match, ladies and gentlemen. I see Logan Townsend trying to muster out what it's going to take to keep his opponent down. There's a reversal there from Crimson. Again, reversals back and forth. These guys know each other so well. Are we going to see that German suplex again? Let's check. Catches into the German suplex. This match could be done. 2. Was that 3? No, referee, they say that's a 2 count. Crimson managing to pull out managing to escape that beautiful electric chair move he likes to use so much. Townsend's going to go for another one, but no, reversal from Crimson. Reversal to Logan. Like I said, these guys do just so well. Reversal as reversal. Dragon suplex. Holds on that dragon suplex. Holds it in. 2. Again, just only the 2 count. Crimson looking to end this match. What match we've seen so far. Goes that super kick. Blocked. Falls over the second one. The face of fear connects. The foot of fear connects. This match can be done. There's 1, 2, 3. 3 count there. Crimson managing to get some measure of revenge against Logan Townsend. But ladies and gentlemen, what again another match we've seen. Resiliency from both superstars there, really to another level, but Crimson manages to come out on top with the victory. Is that Tiger suplex? You could have thought this could have been it, went into the pin off that Tiger suplex. There's a death valley driver. Crimson dominant with his moves throughout this whole match. There's the first of many of those foot of fear super kicks. And this is the one that ended. That was the finisher. That was the one that ended the match. Drags his opponent into the middle of the ring. Referee just in position is 1. There's a 2. There's a 3 count. Crimson managed to win. What a match! But congratulations to Crimson, but fair dues to Logan Townsend. He put up a fight. But Crimson is your winner of the match. But ladies and gentlemen, our main event is coming up very, very soon. We're going to take a really short break. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to JCPW, and we are now main event time. As we will see the JCPW Next-Gen Champion taking on the Prince of Steampunk, Vincent Lawrence. Now, CWL have had a very positive impact here in JCPW, but can he continue his winning streak here? And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the JCPW Next-Gen Champion. This is Alex Hayes making his way down to the representing CWL. And he's got a point to prove that he was not just, again, not a fluke champion like Lewis Sanders. A lot of people say that Lewis Sanders was a fluke champion. And Alex Hayes here is really looking to make an impact here in JCPW. We already done that by winning the JCPW Next Gen title, but it's interesting to see if he can retain that as he goes against a very tough veteran of JCPW. And his opponent, he is the Prince of Steampunk. This is Vincent Lawrence. Now, Vincent Lawrence is a veteran here in JCPW. He was here from when we first became a company way back last year. But we have seen two of our champions in action tonight. One losing, one winning, so it all depends on if Vincent Lawrence can cause the upset. Because as we did say so many times, a victory against a champion here is guarantee you a shot at whatever belt that person is holding. So can Vincent Lawrence pull off a victory? We just have to wait and see. Here we go, this is your main event. Alex Hayes, Vincent Lawrence. Bell rings, here we go for your main event. And Vincent Lawrence straight in, he looks for that DT, but no, Alex Hayes ready for that. Manages to turn his opponent inside out there with that little arm whip. And then follows it up with a straight shot to the shoulder. And early on the match, Alex Hayes all the way looking to fly, connects with the middle rope. Sent on. And is laying in the boots then and working over that. Return the favour, the shot to the arm earlier. There's a back suplex. Vincent Lawrence delivering that beautiful back suplex to his opponent. And then it's a straight knee strike to the side of the head. Reversed by Alex Hayes, then follows up with a scoop power slam. We are going to see a lot of reversals in this match. These guys aren't very familiar, so they're going to be trying to get the advantage over their opponent. See, Vincent Lawrence looks for the straight strike to the chest there, but Alex Hayes here with the reversal, but no, back and forth reversals as I explained to you before. Reverses into the back suplex and then follows up with a pin. Alex Hayes looking to get a victory early. Just a 2 count. And a straight elbow strike to the top of the head. European uppercut. And Vince Law, we're seeing. Oh, there's that dirty deed snapping his opponent's face first into the mat. Usually that's the finish, but no, looks like Vincent Lawrence got something planned. Oh, Alex Hayes just managing to react enough for Vincent Lawrence to cancel whatever he's going to do then. Reversal into the Dragon Whip. And follows it up with the pin. Here we go, traps the neck and head with the legs, and then straight proceeds to smack elbows to the top of his opponent's head. And now Alex likes to fly into the frog splash there, springboard frog splash onto Vincent Lawrence's back, and then sets him up for the walls of Jericho. Again, cranking back on that move so much. You can see the angle of Vincent Lawrence's back. The human body is not meant to bend that way. Vincent Lawrence able to reverse that. Snap makes his opponent down. That's to rake the eyes, but Alex Hayes is ready for that. Irish whip into the corner. Elbow strike into the Bulldog. And then again in for the pin. There's 1, 2. Again, just the 2 count. Vincent Lawrence reaping up a good fight here. Oh, he's going to go for it again. There it is, that Dirty Deeds. Goes in the pin. This match could be done. 2. Just a 2 count there for Vincent Lawrence. Off that Dirty Deeds, that snapmare headlock driver. I see Vincent Lawrence addressing the crowd. Alex Hayes with a straight punch just sends his opponent down to the mat on the outside. And then baits his opponent. What's he going to go for? Oh, look at that! Springboard off the middle rope into a beautiful moonsault. Ladies and gentlemen, I did forget to tell you, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Should have said that at the beginning of the match. As you can see, the referee isn't putting the count. This is a Falls Count Anywhere fight. Like I say, with just a backbreaker. Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. This match has been going on. Nobody really taking advantage of this one. Although Vincent Lawrence is led out right now. But then Alex Hayes is straight elbow to the side of the leg. Looks like Lawrence is going for the pin. Oh, and he gets the 2 count. And there's a straight kick to the back of his opponent. Vincent Lawrence now starting to take control of this one. And then there's that stomp to the chest and head. Oh, with a baseball bat. Baseball bat. Oh, we've seen him do this before. There's that full answer into the sit-out facebuster. This match could be done. Referees get in position. There's 1, 2. Again, just 2 count off that beautiful full Nelson into that seated facebuster. Let's see, that move has woken Alex Hayes up. Proceeds with the swing out neck breaker. This is Vincent Lawrence is having none of that with that reversal. Like I said, a back and forth match we're witnessing right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Alex Hayes is going to try and finish this match off. There it is, a code breaker. And I think that one just busted open Lawrence. There's a code breaker. This could be done. It's 1, 2. Again, just the 2 count. But I think, if I was aware, I think that last move busted open Vincent Lawrence. Irish rips into the guardrail, falls up with a bulldog. Again, working over on that cat on the top of the head. And then into the bow and arrow lock. Classic move there. Really cranking back on that move there, but Vincent Lawrence able to reverse that. Sends his opponent into that guardrail and follows it with a knee to the back. But reversal from Alex Hayes into the running Enziguri. But a clothesline of his own. Ladies and gentlemen, back and forth we are seeing these guys go. I see Alex Hayes is driven into the steps there, ribs first. Ladies and gentlemen, what a main event we are seeing. Alex Hayes reversals into the standing. Reverses that into the Hurricane Rana. But again, reversals back and forth from both guys. From these guys' position. There's 1, 2. I'm sure Alex Hayes' head clipped the steps all the way down, hence why Vincent Lawrence did go in for the pin. Then a rake to the eyes. But roaring elbow from Alex Hayes. Oh, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at Vincent Lawrence trying to lock in that walls of Hayes. Really cranking back again. The angle of the back, but Vincent Lawrence able to mess it up enough strength to reverse it. He'll drive it into the Northern Light suplex. Holds on, referee's getting position again. Is 1, 2. Just the 2 count. So you see Vincent Lawrence is driving his opponent rib first into. Are we seeing this? There it is. STO in. Full Nelson into the face buster. Rolls it over to the pin. This could be done. 1, 2. Oh, just the 2 count there. Vincent Lawrence looking to end this match. It is again Dirty Deeds. That snapmare headlock driver. Again, rolls, shoots the half, goes to the pin. There's 1, 2. Again, Alex Hayes mustering up enough strength to kick out of that move. What a main event we have got here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lawrence getting frustrated, just laying in the boots at the point, and then straight open punches to the side of the head. Vincent Lawrence is getting a little bit agitated now. Driving his opponent's face into. No, Alex Hayes managed to wake up with a swinging neck breaker. But it goes to the pin. Is 1, 2. And we are seeing a great back and forth match here. Can Alex Hayes can Vincent Lawrence pull off the upset and beat the champion? Be interesting to see how this goes. Just whips his opponent shoulder first into that concrete floor on the outside. 2. Again, just the 2 count. So many close counts in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Northern Lights suplex, follows up with an elbow drop. I was going for it again. Third walls of Hayes. Cracking back on that. Referee needs to get in the position. He needs to see if Lawrence is tapping out, but no. Blocking each other's shots, and then follows it up with another one of those Dirty Deeds, driving his opponent's face into the mat. This could be done. There's 1, there's 2, 3. Vincent Lawrence has just pinned the Nex-Gen Champion, guaranteeing him a shot at that title sometime really soon. What a main event we have just witnessed. So many near falls throughout the whole of this match. As we go for the replays, there is the first Walls of Haze, that Boston Crab. But like I said, such a back and forth match. Anybody could have won this match right then. We see, I say the clothesline in, follows it up with the Bulldog, and they're in for the pin. Again, only managed to get a 2 count off that. And this Dirty Deeds is that snap headlock driver he likes to use so much. You thought this could be it as 1, it was 2. This is the end here. There's another one of those Dirty Deeds headlock drivers. 1, 2. There's a 3 count. Ziggler, his opponent had to be really out on his feet there. I see your winner, the bloodied Vincent Lawrence. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have got time for. We'll see you next week.